Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Nady, and today we'll be testing out the BaseBlue Cosmetics Girl with the Pearl Earring Palette. As you beautiful people know, this is about the products, not the people behind them. Any tiff you may have with them, please cast it away, because this is a channel of positive energy. Okay? Thank you. Oh, my little creepin' canaries, how you doing today? I hope wherever you're at in the world you're having a spiffy day so far. I myself am doing excellent. I actually bought this several weeks ago, but I had to head out of town, and I've been thinking about this like non-stop. I wake up thinking about it, I went to bed thinking about it, and now the time is finally here to try this. Have you guys heard of this? I can't remember if Trend Mood posted about this or one of you tagged me. Either way, I'm so happy to have this in my hands. I don't know if you can see, but this part is like all scratched up and dirty. It's a cover on it, so just ignore it. I haven't taken off the plastic film yet. But this is from the fabulous indie brand BaseBlue. I had never heard of them before, but I always love supporting independent cosmetic companies, especially when they're kind of innovative. Like, I have never seen anything like this. This right here is the actual palette. It comes out, and you can get two versions of this. It's between $53 and $56. If you get the $53 one, I don't know that you get the frame. I'm not sure, but I got the $56 one, which came with the frame, and it also came with a poster. Oh my gosh. Okay, it came with a poster, a big box. What is this? I'm not certain what that is, but it came with it. Ew, this must be to put the palette in when I'm not using it. That way if I travel with it, I don't have to bring the whole fucking frame. But you take this back off and look at right there. There's the palette. Pop her out and hi. There, is it kind of lined up? No, not really. But yeah, that's just really cool. I love the idea. And yes, indeed, this is the box for, oh, that's cool. The artwork once again kind of matches up to the packaging. I love this so damn much. And oh my goodness, I cannot wait to show you the inside. Hopefully it looks as beautiful in person as it does online, because it should be this exact same image but in shadow form. Yes, look at that. Isn't that so fucking cool? Like, what the hell? I love this. I have no idea what kind of a look I'm gonna create with this, but you get so much shadow here. Like, look at how much yellow is in there. Look at how much grayish blue is there, and then you have a little hint of blue right up in this corner. The rest is fairly neutral, but I like almost don't even want to use this just because it looks so damn awesome. Right now, I have no idea what in here is matte and what's shimmer. It all looks pretty flat to me right now. Well, actually, all of it does kind of look a little satiny. Everything except for this blue up in the corner. That's the only thing in here that looks matte. But otherwise, I am in love. Hopefully the quality is good, because 56 bucks is a lot to spend on a little tiny palette. But I also kind of feel like you're paying for the experience of this, which kind of was worth it. And I'm not sure if maybe I lost it, but there's supposed to be a full-size poster. I do remember seeing it, but now I don't know where the fuck it's at. Is it in the box? No, I don't know where she went. Meh, I'm not mad. I mean, I wasn't really gonna stick it on my wall or anything. Ooh, but you know, now that I am looking at this, her pearl earring does seem to be a matte. So it looks like we get a matte gray and a matte blue. And it seems like the rest are between satin and shimmer. Oh gosh, I just have to feel one of these. Let's feel this one right here. Oh god, oh, hold on. I need a heavier dip. Oh, ooh, that's nice. A lot of times shadows will be pressed super firmly into place. This one is not. Like, the moment you swatch over any of this, it's gonna leave an impression. So let's look at this now, because it will shortly be marred. You know what? Let's also feel the gold too. What the hell? Okay, that's pretty nice. They don't seem to be like the creamiest, softest things ever. However, they do feel pretty damn good. I don't care how they feel on the hand when swatching. That's not what's important. I just care about how they apply to the eyes and how they wear throughout the day. But really, going over nothing but my bare ass palm, those are sticking down pretty fabulously. So my loves, I have no freaking idea how I'm gonna swatch this without completely destroying it, but we'll try. Y'all know the song. Are you ready? It's swatching time. And here we have everything swatched, or at least an attempt to swatch everything. I don't know, it's kind of hard to work with in that sense, but the quality of everything does seem pretty damn good, and they are all shimmers, I believe. Everything except for this last blue, which I couldn't really get enough of, and then I just wiped my finger off down below that, but everything looks good. I think I'm definitely gonna be doing something super duper simple today, which I'm absolutely all right with. It's been a long time since I've played with eyeshadows, so let's just do it to it and hop into a look. look. I think today I'm actually gonna go in a little bit backwards and start with my eyes. Normally I do my face, but I don't know, I don't really want to do my face right yet. So to prime the eyes, I'm gonna go in with the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas. I think I'll end up doing two different eye looks. Both of them are really gonna be pretty simple because I only get two mattes. So let's first start off with this blue up here. It has a little bit of the brown that I accidentally dragged into it while swatching, so maybe I can dust some of that away. Nope. Oh damn, this really does turn into a fucking shit show. Yeah, damn. Okay. Well, now I have like no blue. Like one little swipe of this got into the blue and now it's just ruined. Well, that makes me sad. I guess instead let's go into this little teeny tiny bit of like grayish brown, and I'm gonna take that right along the crease line and just blend it back and forth. My eyeshadow primer is still a little bit tacky to really help adhere everything, and hopefully that doesn't affect the blendability of these. No, that is blending out marvelously. I'm gonna pack on a little bit more before we blend it upwards towards the brow. Ah, so that's a really pretty color. It's not splotchy seeming. It's not like the most poppin' color ever, but it's a beautiful neutral. However, once again, a tiny little bit of this brown up here got into that grayish color and now it's just ruined. Like I'm gonna have to take something and scrape that first layer off. So I don't know, I definitely have to give this all points for the presentation, but as far as usability, with that being said though, I kind of have a feeling that pretty much all of the shadows in here, if you blend them out enough, they kind of turn into a matte. So I don't know, it's not practical, but it sure is pretty. And the quality really does seem to be there. Like the formula is bomb. I'm gonna attempt to soften up those edges with this light shade. Hopefully it's not too shimmery, but it really is beautiful. And we'll place that right there and just kind of blend it around. Again, it's not the most poppin' thing ever, but you have so many deep colors here that you could work with and make it really poppin'. Maybe let's take a little bit of this reddish brown right under her face shadow. And with that, I'm gonna tap it right on the outer corner. I'm gonna mix some warms and some cools. Okay, that's a nice shadow. Not my favorite combination ever, but it does seem decent in quality. It's basically just an average satin. Just gonna take a little bit of this gray and blend it along the crease line because I really don't like that color combination. Okay, so there we have it. Again, the quality is very good. Really, the only issue I'm having so far is the shadows shifting in and like morphing in with each other, and it's just kind of destroying everything. And I think rather than cutting my crease, I'm gonna dip right into this light guy right here, just smudge her cheek. And with that, I'm just gonna place this on the eyelid, and we can see how she rolls, eh? Well, that's pretty. A very nice, soft, cool-toned eyeshadow look. I just wish that blue hadn't gotten fucked up. And then just on the inner corner, I'm gonna attempt this little white bitch right here. I actually think this is a duochrome because it kind of has a bluish shift. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh yeah, I want more of that. Oh my gosh, this is just so not finger friendly. And you know the way I think, fingers belong everywhere. Okay, let's smear this on my eyelid. Yes, that looks so pretty. Yes, okay, so super fucking simple look. I'm not the most proud of this, but really, this isn't the easiest thing to work with. But I'm gonna leave this eye alone. I'm probably gonna end up smoking out those same colors along the lower lash line. Oh my gosh, I almost dropped this. Whew. So on the other side, let's go ahead and do a warmer look. I think I'm actually gonna mix this red and the brown because they're kind of mixing up already. And these both look like they might be shimmers, so we'll see if they blend out to be a matte. Ooh, that's nice. Like, I am not faulting the quality of the shadow. Everything so far has been marvelous. It's just the ability to reach them, that's the issue. Kind of applied a little bit much, so I'm taking a clean, fluffy brush and just blending these edges out. Everything does blend out marvelously, and they do go from shimmer to a straight up matte. I like that you can pack it on and have it have a tiny bit of sparkle, or you can blend it around and kind of dull it out. Like there, that was so easy. Could I get the same thing with like a $5 or $10 ColourPop palette? Yes, however, these do seem a little bit better than the ColourPop quality. Like, these are bangable. I will say though, if you're gonna purchase this, I don't know that I would actually use it. Like, just keep it for display because this started off so beautiful and now she looks like she got run over by a Krispy Kreme truck. And knowing now how difficult this is to use, I would have much rather had this just displayed. Like, for me, the payoff that I get on my eyes isn't worth fucking this up, if that makes sense. Okay, so now I'm gonna dip into her little lips right here. Very pretty, except except now she looks like she sucked off a whole football team. And I am gonna place that right on the outer corner, the inner corner, and on the crease. See, that shadow is so pretty. Like I keep saying, and like I'll continue saying, there is absolutely nothing wrong with the actual quality of the shadows. I would love to have these in like singles because the colors are gorgeous, the quality is absolutely there. It's just the difficulty of getting to them and then how shitty they look after I've dipped into them. So now I'm gonna take my finger and dip into this gold. That is a lovely gold, like that would be a beautiful highlighter, and let's place that all over the eyelid. And this one, I feel like I'm gonna have to build up because it is kind of a more sheer gold. So let's put a second little layer on. I do also want to mention that there's been no fallout at all underneath my eyes. Like everything is sticking down fantastically onto my lids. There's no glitter blowing around. I mean, there really isn't any glitter in this palette. Everything is pretty soft and neutral and muted. But yes, there we go. This eye took, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds to do. And I guess it does kind of look like a 30-second eye, but still, it's a look. Maybe let's take a little bit of her face right on my finger, and I'm gonna place it right on the center of the eye for a little bit of highlight. I am also noticing that these layer up really, really beautifully and kind of make more colors. Like this champagne over that gold is just making a beautiful, really soft gold. Like those just fuck around with each other really, really well. I'm gonna take a little bit more of this deeper brown. Let's take the shit from her nose. And I'm just gonna place that right here on the outer corner. Yeah, nice. I actually don't even know if I wanna do like a full face. Do I wanna do a full face? No, I really don't. I think I'm just gonna put on a few of my little tinted drops and maybe a little bit of concealer and call it good. I've just been super into more natural looks lately, and so I don't feel as though I have to cover up like everything. The biggest wish that I could have for anyone is just find the beauty in your naturalness. Naturalness? Find your natural beauty. There we go. Be comfortable with it. And yes, I do have my little face demons right there, but I don't care. It happens to the best of us. If I'm doing like a super glamorous look, then of course I want cake face. But for today, I don't mind this. We'll set that with a little bit of highlighting powder and just a smackerel of bronzer. And then I top that off with a little bit of blush. I'm just gonna smoke out the same shadows that I used on my upper lid right onto the lower lid. And here we are with our final look. I had totally wanted to put on falsies, but I cannot fucking find my eyelash glue. Like, I don't know where it could be. I feel so naked without falsies, but it works. At least I have my whang. Okay, so I have feelings about this product. I do really like the quality of each item in here. I think it's super easy to use if you can get the shadow on the brush, but the hardest part of using this is getting the brush to like not smudge any of the other shadows and totally destroy anything in here. And if you care at all about how this looks, do not use any of the shadows in here because it will instantly just look fucked up. I will say one final time, the quality of the shadows is great, but as a whole, giggity, I don't love this because it really isn't a usable item. If you want it for looks, then totally grab it. Like, support indie brands. I love the innovation and the art behind this. I truly have never seen anything like it, and I really do regret even using it. So do I recommend it? Yes, if you like the way this looks, get it, but not to use. If you do use it, just know that it's gonna turn into a muddy mess shit show. Unless you're like super freaking careful with it, but to me, there are so many other palettes that have really good quality shadows, the same as this, that I would much rather dip into to keep this in pristine condition. Quality-wise, yes, recommend, totally love. Do I think it's worth the price? Actually, yeah, even though I still use this, I do think it's worth the price. Like, even if I hadn't used this, 56 bucks for something that I can show all my friends and talk about with them, that to me is worth it. I think this is such a masterpiece. But just from my fingers dipping into this, I'm already seeing a good bit of cracking going on the face. Everything just looks really gross right now. Like, is it fair to recommend something to not use? I don't know. You saw how they performed on the eyes. This is super simple of a look, but also I feel like this is probably as good of a look as I would ever get. Like, with how I have to reach into these and how mixed they got up, there isn't much that you can do with this palette, even though there are a lot of colors to choose from. In the end, they kind of turn out to be this. I feel as though there's enough in this palette for pretty much every skin tone. There's light shades, there's medium shades, there's deep shades. I love the fact that they start off kind of shimmery and then you can blend them out to be matte. It is really versatile, even though it's messy. Sounds like me. I mean, definitely still check this brand out because if they do have singles, like, that is probably where the fuck it's at, because again, they are really, really good. They're soft, they're buttery, they're creamy, they're not overly pigmented, like they're still a little bit sheer and buildable, and I like that. So anywho, my loves, there you go. What a very interesting kind of weird video. I was trying to take my time and like slow things down, but for some reason I feel like I rushed. I didn't mean to rush either. All right, my loves, thank you so much for being here. Really, truly, from the bottom of my soul to my whole, I love having you here. And if you're just chilling and I pop into your head and you just can't get enough of me and you want a little bit more, please check out my Patreon. It's patreon.com/poplux. You get videos a day early, you get Patreon only content, and best part, it is cheap, fun, and fancy, just like me. And like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget my newest collection of highlighters, including Black Ice, which does change from black to white, will be available again soon at thepoplux.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at officialnady, and you can follow me online at thepoplux.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye!